Discretion is advised.
Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to Geekin Out. I'm yours truly, nitpicks, here for another Out of Your Mind. Do or do not. There is no try. Mission accomplished. The DeLorean Mark II, y'all, from Back to the Future. Part 2, baby. It is freaking released, y'all. Everything has been released with this DeLorean, man. They added new lights to it. They added more features. I'm like, dear God, this thing is freaking beautiful, man. And oh my God, that hover conversion fix is freaking, oh my God, I love it. I love it. It's not hanging too low. It's hanging just right, man. Oh my God, man. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful piece. I just can't wait to put Doc Brown in there. And for Doc Brown, Marty, I don't care. Put Deadpool in there. Boba Fett. I have enough. I'm gonna be having enough Boba just to put him in, put anybody in that freaking DeLorean, dude. It's amazing. It's amazing. Okay. And those of you who are gonna go involved with this piece, man, I say go. I say, like, make sure you get it in early. Make sure all the lights and whistles are working, so you have a pristine version of your favorite vehicle of all time. Pretty much, this is my favorite vehicle of all the sci-fi in history, sci-fi fantasy in history. It is the DeLorean Mark II. Like, there's the DeLorean Mark I, there's the Millennium Falcon, there's the X-wings, but the Mark II, though, the whole hover conversion and the time machine aspects of it just brings a smile to my face. So, I'm here with my boy today, freaking Connor. Connor, how you been, man? Let me bring you in, bro. Let me go to the damn layout here. And booyah. There it is.
I can't
Connor.
talk until they see my face. It's DeLorean Day, everybody. That's what it is. We're back in 1955, guys. Here we are with the beauty itself, the one that everybody's been waiting for, the talk of the town, and with some improvements.
Talk of the town. Yes, the talk of the town. So how many are you getting, bro?
Well, I'm not insane like Nate. I'm only going to get one. Here's my thought, right? And the funny thing is about this, right? When I first saw this and I considered purchasing it, I was like, I'm definitely getting it, but I don't like how the hover conversion looks. So I'll probably just have it, as Nate would say, by land. I would have it parked by land, not in the hover mode, because I did not like how the hover converted wheels looked. Now, you best believe that baby's going to be in hover mode. I really, really do love, and we're going to show this here in a little bit, the first look video from Sideshow. They actually show how the wheels go into the hover converted mode, and I think it's very clever, and it seems like a pretty solid solution. And obviously, the look is 10 times better than what we saw before. It doesn't have that huge gap in the wheel well that was in the prototype. I'm very pleased with the hover converted look personally. Obviously, I told you I had an issue with the lighting on the hover converted wheels but apart from that, I think the actual hover converted look looks incredible. I really do.
Yeah, if now I do get the bleed here. I know people don't like it, but once you shut off the lights and if you have it this angled here with the lights off on the actual wheels, that you won't have any problem displaying it like this. Now if you get the lights on, you probably just want like a lower angle shot and just show off the lights from the bottom, and hey, that's fine too. Yeah. So yeah, if you're gonna cancel this figure because of the light bleed on top, you out of your damn mind at that point.
I mean, that's obviously, we're nitpicking there. It isn't an accuracy, but as I always say, I don't need things to be 100% on point. If it's 90%, I'm happy, But
yeah, I think this is
for some people. I understand. I understand. Some people, they're very into accuracy, which for good reason. I mean, this is an $825 vehicle before taxes and shipping. However, I want to bring this up real quick.
Matt says, so much for thinking January 3rd release. So unfortunately, most of us pretty much read it wrong. It was just January 3rd for
I'm
payment.
I'm one of them.
It was for payment. Monica brought this up to me. No, it was for payment. January 3rd was for payment of the vehicle, not for the release. So it was just your last day. Yeah, 7 days off. But the thing is, we read it wrong. So most of the community did anyway.
Guilty as charged.
Yeah. I just wish Monica was more open these days, but Monica's like, nah, man, I ain't gonna talk to y'all. Y'all out of your damn minds. I'm like, damn it, Monica, like help the people. Yo, the people need to help me. Help me stay sane. But good luck with that. So Boba Fett and Cheaty, I love his comment here. Where is it? Where Boba Fett and Cheaty's comment here? I loved it. He's like, the victim is here. The victims are assembled, bruh. Like it's a freaking victim Avengers at this point. Yeah.
Victims assemble. Yeah.
There you go. Victims assemble. Yep. The wallets are gone. The bills. Like what bills, man? You only got hot toy bills at this point. There's no such thing as bills.
People are going to their local dry cleaners. They're cleaning out the change tray, trying to find some spare change to get a little bit more off of this DeLorean.
And see, Peyton says Denobi said it was 85% accurate last night. I say it's 90%, but you know Denobi. He's gonna be more what's for more critical. Not nitpicky, but more critical with it. But I feel he did spot something that I was really like bothered by. It's the light bleed in the back for the exhaust. I'm like, oh my god, you guys could have catch that. The exhaust in the back was bleeding out like no tomorrow because of the cracks in the back. I'm like, god dang. But it's an easy fix. So you got to get some putty and then color up with some silver paint, and then there you go.
Yeah, I ain't putting no putty on my DeLorean. But here's the thing: my exhaust is not going to be facing the front anyway. So again, me personally, I'll forget about that. That I could let that slide.
Nicholas Harris.
On my DeLorean.
He says, forget my car payment. This is my car payment.
There you go. Yeah, what? You don't need a real car. Why? Just get a 6-scale car. Why not?
Yeah. Put the RC unit on this bad boy that you should be able to drive. Yeah.
we already Denobi already tried that. We know that's kind of difficult to do, so we can't give him hope for the RC DeLorean.
Yeah. No. Here's the thing though. This would have been 85 or 70% if they didn't fix the damn wheels. And they did, and also they added the lighting inside the actual vehicle itself, which is pretty cool because the original one didn't have the lighting. Let me see the time circuits. Yeah, those weren't lit up. This is actually lit up, so that's pretty cool.
And dude, I was nerding out last night, man. When I saw the Sideshow video, like I was in Discord with a friend, and he was like, "Can you shut up already?" Because I'm sitting here like, "Oh my god, the time circuit lights up! Oh my god, this moves!" Like I was going crazy, man.
Yep,
I was super excited.
The flux capacitor,
flux capacitor, yeah, with the effect, really cool, man. Really,
Engines running.
Cool. Oh my god, Mr. Fusion opens up.
Yeah,
there's that underside lighting, man. I love that. It looks so good.
So
it really does.
So right here, you can turn on. Right here, this is what I'm saying. That if you want a lower angle shot and you want to show off the lighting for the actual wheels, it's perfect right here. You can do that all you want. Now, but when you go in the upper, if you go in a higher angle shot, then that's when over the top shot you get the bleed. That's the problem. But if you shut off the lights, the bleed isn't there, so you'll be pretty much good if you display it that way where it's angled. And if you want to show somebody the lighting on the bottom, just angle it differently to show them, if someone comes in, they're like, hey, can you show up the lights? Yeah, sure. So but I feel like it should be an easy fix, right? I think it should be an easy fix to try and fix up the lighting bleed on the top.
I mean, honestly, I was thinking like maybe you could shove some like painted cardboard or something in there. I don't know. I mean, you could shove something in the top of the wheels if it really bothers you. Me personally, it's not to the point where I'm going to modify it, but like someone like Denobi who likes to make it as accurate as he can, I think it'll be a very easy mod for him to do for sure.
Dudes, man, me and Don last year, man, we were freaking pushing for this to be released because the rumors were there, the magazines, everything. Like no one believed us until it finally got released. So I'm like, and here we are, man, for pre-order, y'all. We were telling y'all this was happening. Like there was Kaiju Daddy was putting up videos galore on the events of Back to the Future over there at Toy Sapien, and still people didn't believe it's not gonna happen. I'm like, y'all, what happened to the faith, y'all? The one thing though that I enjoyed is that more people are coming back to the faith and believing that Hot Toys is once again pulling moves. You know,
a lot of people, they lose faith, man. I mean, especially with big releases like this. And look at Attack the Clones Wave 2. That's a perfect example. We're getting stuff that we've been dreaming about for years. Padme, Attack the Clones, Anakin, Mace Windu, like stuff that a lot of people are like, that's never going to happen, you know. But Hot Toys is a different animal right now. You know, they're really pushing to release more fan favorites, and I hope that they continue to pull stuff out of that vault. I still have hope for maybe one day getting Baze Malbus. You know, that's one. You know, everybody comments. They were commenting Cyborg, Mark 46. I'm like, give me my Baze Malbus, man. I really want that Baze. I have a pretty complete Rogue One display, so I'm like, I want that Baze, man.
No, Baze Malbus, man. I could see that happening because Rogue One at the 10th anniversary. It's the 10th anniversary. Let me see. Yeah, 10th anniversary is only
two years away. 2016.
Yeah,
2016.
Yeah.
So it's right around the corner. It is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So hey, don't give up on base. And it'd be pretty cool if they give us base and give us like sort of like a 2-pack 2.0 with him and Chirrut. Like they would do like 2.0s for a 10th anniversary set. They can.
Yeah. They certainly could, yeah. Not that it needs it, because that Chirrut is such a beautiful figure, but they certainly could. By the way, guys, I see a lot of people saying what's up to me in the chat. I'm so sorry I can't comment because for some reason I'm trying to reach out to YouTube. I can't comment on a bunch of live streams, including Nate's. So what's up, everybody?
Wow.
Some guy.
So I'm not the only one then.
Yeah, it's happened to me on every show. I feel bad because you guys know I always respond to you all, but I can't respond. I saw 6 Scale Collections over here saying I'm army building DeLoreans. How dare you? That's Nate. Nate's the army builder here.
Nate's the army. No, wait, no. Everyone can join in for the army building. Like
Heck
I don't recommend it.
$825, Nate.
I don't recommend it. I don't. Honestly, I don't recommend it. Okay, don't army build DeLoreans. Hell, don't army build. Period. All right. Hell, that's another thing. My other short trooper just came in, and I recommend double boxing your stuff. Let me go layout mode here.
Yeah, just don't show
layout mode. Yeah, I got you.
Don't pull a lane.
Look at that. Look what happened there. Look at that. Look at that dent. That's why I tell you guys to double box your stuff.
All right, now everybody's taking your 10% off code. He's just giving everything away. The address, the 10% off code. What else you got?
Look at that. Look at that issue right there, all right? Just be careful. You guys can take the 10%. I have so many 10% already.
Yeah, I do too. I have a mountain of them. I just lost count.
Man. Just be careful, guys. That's why I say just to make sure to double box your stuff, man. Rule rule number 55 of Nate's rules: always double box.
There you go. There's a new one, guys. And again, we're jumping all over the place. So, could you pull up 8-Bit Flea's comment? His most recent one.
8-Bit Fleas. I got you. Let me go over to my comment section real quick on my other phone here. 8-Bit for $900, we shouldn't be fixing anything.
Yeah, and I just wanted to pull that. I do agree with that. Like, but at the same time, I'm not fixing nothing. You know what I mean? I'm keeping it how it is. Me personally, I'm one of those people. I like having things in factory issued form, unless it's like a third party figure or something. I'm going to do some mods to it and already have that plan. I like to keep it as is. I don't do any mods to my stuff. Obviously, I will silently cry about certain inaccuracies and stuff like that. But I agree. It is a $900 piece at the end of the day with shipping and taxes. So it sucks to have to make some changes to things, but it is pretty good.
For $900, it's not bad either. It's 90%. Like, you really don't need to update it. You really don't need to fix it, honestly. You don't really need to mod it. For $900 and for what we got, you don't really need to mod the hell out of the thing. Like what we see is 90%. If you're really that nitpicky just to mod it to that point, unless you're, quite the perfectionist like Nobi, then I get it. I get it. But for me, $900 and the way it looks and the way it's designed, it's pretty much a home run for me. It is pretty much Hottoys just shrank this down with the shrink ray. It took the shrink ray from Honey I Shrunk the Kids and shrunk the damn freaking DeLorean. That's how I feel about this piece.
I agree. I think it looks great. I do understand his point, though. I understand where he's coming from. But for me also, I don't think that there's that many inaccuracies, again, to the point where I would feel like I would have to change something. Like the light bleed through on the wheels, it's unfortunate, but I don't personally find the need to change that.
Let me see.
Time circuit
says, 8-Bit says, y'all getting this or waiting for it? I'm getting 2 of these, my guy. I'm not gonna wait for it. Are you out of your damn minds? I mean, we don't even know if NR is gonna be in. They said they're gonna do it, but it's not on the list yet. So, and that's another 20. You gotta wait till 2027 at that point if they don't start putting it out there. I'd say about 2027 or at the end of the decade. At that point.
For the most part, for me, I'm collecting in the now. I'm
trying
to focus on things that I know are happening. So I'm not worried about Jazz Inc. or InArt or even stuff that Hottoys hasn't even mentioned. I'm trying more lately to collect in the now and not try to focus on things like that. And I love how this DeLorean looks. I'm hoping that I'm super pleased when it arrives in person, because I've never owned a serious 6-scale vehicle like this. I just have speeders and things like that. So I'm not even prepared. I've seen the Batmobile in person, the '89 Batmobile, but I'm not prepared to have this in my collection yet. It's going to be a fun new experience for me.
That's another thing too. I'm not going to let my pride on this figure to get the better of me, not to get it. I mean, I've lost several figures with my pride. I don't recommend it, man. I don't recommend pulling on that sword on your pride about a figure. If it looks great and you feel it looks great, but you have a certain issue with the movie or show, just think it through. Don't get too angry with it. Because Last Jedi, I was pissed off with Star Wars for a long time, and I did miss out on BB-8 picking it up. So I'm still mad to this day that I didn't pick up BB-8 because I'm so mad with even though I love BB, I love the droids. I wish I did pick up that droid 3-pack when it first was still there on Sideshow. It was there for 25%, not 25%, 10% off, free shipping. It was there. It was all over the place. But oh yeah, those of you are asking how many I'm getting. So the reason why I'm getting 2 of these, one by land mode and one by air, because I don't want to go and pretty much convert it into land mode and air every time. I just want to have it set up on my display with land mode and one by air, and that's it. That's what I want to do. That's the reason why I'm going to army build the DeLorean.
Yeah, and maybe one day we'll get the Mark III DeLorean. Who knows? That'd be cool. Yeah, but for now, that's why I'm only getting one, because the Part 2 DeLorean, it belongs in hover mode for me. So I'm now that I have my hover mode look that I wanted from the get-go, I'm it's just going to be in hover mode. My next thing is going to be hunting down those Part 2 figures. That's my next thing.
Unless they re-release them at some point. 8-Bit Flea says, "Oh, I agree. It's beautiful. I'm getting it, but I'm thinking Hottoys sometimes doesn't get the extra mile." I think they did go the extra mile on this.
With this
they didn't have to. Yeah, they didn't have to get the hover wheels right from the prototype. They didn't have to do that. They could have just delivered it the way it is. It would have been inaccurate as hell. But dude, they fixed the damn wheels, and I'm glad they did. And I feel that Denobi was right about the prototype being released the way it did. Because I feel that they just dusted off from the warehouse and just brought it out and took photos. Because I feel that that's the same prototype from the 2016, 2015 conventions.
It looks
I feel Denobi is right.
Yeah, but I mean, and not only that, this one now we have the light up time circuit, the light up lights in the cluster and everything. And it's beautiful, man. That's why I still have this photo up. And also, say what you want about pleather, but it's cool that there's a pleather boot on the shift knob and everything. There's a nice bit of detail just in this cockpit area alone.
I love the fact they threw in the I don't think I see it over here, but they threw in the damn freaking clock.
Yeah, it's right here. Yep.
Yeah.
I remember Denobi was saying he didn't remember seeing that in Part 2, and someone said it was in the end of Part 1.
Yeah, it was at the end of part 1 though.
Because we have to
Yeah, it
remember, we
was.
see the hover converted DeLorean at the end of part 1. That's when
Yeah.
it's introduced to us. So they could have taken, and they obviously did for some things in this design
Well,
choice.
you know what I like too? You know what I like? You can still use the alarm clock in a way because this really shows off the Mark 1 look to this as well, even though the actual pieces for the back, like the original setup for the DeLorean, the original plutonium setup and everything is not really there. Unfortunately, it's not there because this is the Mark 2, but you can still play around with this being the Mark 1 and remove the Mr. Fusion, and you can still play around with this being a Mark 1 in a way. So that's why they added the alarm clock. And I'm like, that's cool then. Yeah.
And I think it's really smart of them to make Mr. Fusion removable. Obviously, the main decision with that was probably for shipping purposes to protect it, but it's still really cool that it's removable. So, like you said, those who want to kind of pretend like this is their Mark 1 DeLorean, you could certainly do that. And I think if you're satisfied with some inaccuracies there, I think it could definitely fill that void in your display, because the Mark 1 is still pretty expensive. It's held some decent value. This one obviously brought it down a little bit, but with that being said, I think you could definitely do that in your display.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get like I said, guys, I'm getting 2 because I want one just to sit there like this, the Mark 1. Just being, I'm probably what I'm gonna do is, what I love about this set is that you can actually remove the Mr. Fusion and just keep it the way it is when it comes in. You need to assemble it to become the Mark 2, which is pretty cool because now I have one just for the Mark 1. I don't have to do anything with it. And then for my second one or my first one, whoever comes in first, I'm probably gonna make that the Mark 2 and then add the Mr. Fusion to it and everything. Yeah. So it's a great piece, man. It just brings me back every time I look at this damn freaking DeLorean. I'm listening to is Huey Lewis in the band, Huey Lewis in the news, and Back to the Future 1. Tell me, Doctor, where we're
power of love.
Yeah. Yes, power of love, power of love.
Or if you're a fan of American Psycho, hip to be square.
Oh my God.
The other cool thing is I love that, and we'll see this in the Sideshow video. I don't know if they have any photos of it, but I love that you can actually open up Mr. Fusion, because then you can kind of display your dock opening up Mr. Fusion and throwing trash into it. I think that'd be super cool, and I love that they added that feature. I
thought it was funny that Novi brought up that someone out there is probably going to do like a third-party accessory set for this for the DeLorean. So you
trash
have
in a trash can.
The right trash can that you'll be using, the beers, everything.
That'd be cool.
Get in the car.
Yeah, dumps it in real quick. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Man. I'd be totally for that.
Oh man, I love that scene. Go back. Look at that. Go back to that photo right there. There, look at that. Oh, can you imagine? Now, if you shut off the lights on the wheels, you're perfect. Look at him.
Yeah, like I said, I'm very, very pleased with how the hover wheels turned out. And again, I think the mechanism is pretty clever. I don't know what I would have changed on that. I think they did a good job, and it's a nice use of space inside that wheel well. I think it was clever how they did it, because obviously we saw, and we'll see it in the Sideshow video, it pulls out and then it clicks down.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping in person it's pretty sturdy. That way it's not going to loosen up over time. That's what I'm very curious to see. I want to see it in hand to kind of determine what I think of that mechanism as a whole, but it does look pretty clever to me.
It does. Oh my God. I love how there's multiple different functions for the lights as far as like turning it on. So it's not one button. Like you have different setups for different and different functions for different lighting features on this thing. They just didn't go, they didn't go cheap and just like, you know what, we just press one button, that's all. I like that. So you can play around with the Mark 1 version, and you don't have to turn on all the lights, because if you turn on all the lights on the wheels, it doesn't look right. It doesn't look accurate for Mark 2. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. You know what's cool about this one? I would love to see some like third-party companies doing a low stand, so you can kind of have it in this low hover mode when it's close to the ground when they're getting into it. And I think we'll probably see something like somebody who works with acrylic or does display stands has to do like a low to the ground stand like that. I think that would look incredible. I would love to display them and now I'm looking at these photos, man. I'm like, damn it, I really need these part 2 figures.
So Ghostbusters says he just watched part 2. You can see the alarm clock throughout the movie in the second one.
Yeah, and Doc had pointed out that he said that he had pointed that out last night to Denobi. He was the one that pointed it out. But yeah, I thought I remembered seeing it too. I'm not like number one when it comes to accuracies in Back to the Future, but I thought I remembered seeing it as well.
Either way, like even if there's times where a figure gets an accessory that doesn't belong with that figure. So, but it's a cool little
Cad
extra
Bane,
piece.
perfect example. Toto
Exactly. I don't care. More accessories are better. Like I don't care if Cad Bane didn't have Toto with him in Book of Boba Fett. It's a cool accessory piece to add with the figure. So, yeah. I think the alarm clock is great. Can we go to that Akira moment? I love that Akira moment photo. I think that's the best.
Which one are we looking for?
The Akira moment, where they're walking over to the actual vehicle. It's somewhere at this point.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You're making us skip all the good stuff, Nate. Let's see.
I know we're gonna go back. I just want to see that Akira moment.
Was that in the beginning of these photos or the end? I can't. Oh, but we can't skip over this, man. See, this is what I'm talking about, bro. Someone's got to do. So they're going to. Someone's got to do the trash. If you're a customizer in here, make us the trash can, man. We need it.
Yes.
Let's see, where's that?
Oh my God.
There we go.
There we go. Akira, let's go.
Yeah, that's such a good shot, dude. It's such a good shot. That's beautiful. I will say the photography, really, really well done for this piece. I'm very pleased with it.
This should sell you the figure right here. This is the best shot out of the whole photos. That, in my opinion, anyway. That's the one thing I noticed. I'm like, damn, this is really good. I really like this. The only thing that they would need to work on, I think Denobi said it. I haven't heard the entire stream, but he doesn't like the fact that the lights are on. I'm like, it's the art of the photo. Don't worry about the lights.
Yeah, and they're showing off the features of the car. That's what they're doing. They're trying to sell the product, you know. I get it. Yeah, this is a good photo, man. I really like this. But yeah, we skipped over all the good stuff. Let's go back.
Yeah, go ahead. Go back.
There's a close-up of the wheels, man. They look good. Like I said, I understand the bleeding thoughts. I do understand that. But overall, I think it looks really nice. I do.
Those screws though, the screws are popping there. If you look at it, then it's like jarring a bit. Like, damn, look at them screws.
Yeah, that was a dumb decision. I agree with that because Hottoys
you couldn't cover that.
Exactly, like they're pretty good at making things seamless. So I'm surprised that they left those screws exposed. I'm not a huge fan of that, but imagine if NR did do a DeLorean, it will probably be what, full die cast, right? If they said they were going to do full die cast, it would be about like $2,000. It'd be about $2,000 for that piece. I don't know if they would go full die cast. I know NR's prices are high, but I don't think they want to go that high. Like that's a lot, man. Full die cast.
$1,500. Well, if it's $1,500, then you got to pay like $500 shipping on it at that point.
Yeah, right. Because that's not only just the cost of the materials, but the heft and shipping. That weight's going to drive up the cost and shipping a crap ton. To the point where shipping it to like Specfiction, for example, they would have to really overcharge us here to account for that. I don't need full die cast anyway. As long as it feels substantial and it doesn't feel cheap, I'm happy with it. And obviously Hottoys is able to keep the cost down like to a relatively fair price, I think. Because if we compare this like to obviously a much bigger vehicle, but like this is $825 versus like the Ghostbusters Afterlife Ecto 1. Obviously that's a bigger vehicle, but still I think this is a
but that Afterlife is gonna if that Afterlife is anything compared to the original Ecto 1, that thing's gonna have so much detail, you'll be out of your damn mind.
A lot going on. It's pretty impressive from what we've seen in the photos.
So what I've been hearing is that in the descriptions of this particular figure, the wheels do roll. So I haven't seen any videos yet to prove
me either.
that. Exactly.
And I think Sideshow said the wheels only rotate like 20 degrees. I think that's what they said, which I'm surprised, like, or not rotate, but like, you know what I mean? Move left and right. It's like 20 degrees of play, which is like not surprising to me considering they're hover converted.
Max says the DeLorean ship from Asia is $200. Wow.
Yeah, so imagine a die-cast metal DeLorean. That'd be insane, man.
Yeah, I can imagine quite a bit. Oh my god, I love it. What I love about these shots, it makes it look like a real freaking
I
vehicle.
know these shots are beautiful, and I love like the subtle like gray and blue hue to the background because it really sets off. It's kind of a neutral background, so it really sets off the colors on the DeLorean.
Can you go back? Can you go back there? Can you just throw in some smoke in there? Still a smoke machine. Oh my god,
dude! And I saw somebody that had like an LED flame going across the ground as if the DeLorean just took off. I'm like, I need to find out where that. If anyone in chat knows where that guy got that from, that's really cool, dude. I would love to have that,
bruh. Dude, this looks amazing, man. This looks real. This looks real. I mean, like if don't nitpick about this piece, guys. Don't nitpick it to the point where you're gonna be like, I don't want it because it's not accurate to Back to the Future DeLorean. I feel it is. I feel like it's a 9%. There's only certain things that we can nitpick on it, but I feel that people would have canceled this if like the hover conversion wasn't correct. I get that. I understand that. Yeah. But at that point, I still would have picked that up no matter what, because this is a second chance at the DeLorean. This is a second chance at the DeLorean. We may not get another chance at this again. Maybe the Mark III in the future, maybe, but then we got to wait another 8 years for it.
Yeah, and it's like if you're a big Back to the Future fan, you're not gonna like hold your breath for any other companies to make theirs or wait for them to get theirs. You're gonna jump on this, you know, especially because they fixed those wheels. It definitely makes it much more enticing then. And a lot of us were still gonna get it even with those terrible looking hover converted wheels. But now that they fixed it, I think it's gonna bring in some more people that were skeptical.
Yeah, I feel people need to don't let your pride get the better of you. And go for it. If you guys really want to get this piece and display it, man, this is like you've seen Denobi's videos, man. This thing is a masterpiece on his display, and this is our opportunity to get a second chance at this.
Yeah, and the amount of shelf presence this thing is going to have when you have it hooked up to that USB power with all the lights on and everything, dude. It's like when you have people over your house and stuff. This is going to draw everybody's eye, and I'm really excited for that because I'm putting together like a whole Back to the Future display, so I'm really, really excited to get this, man.
But yeah, man. Oh, look at that shot right there. That's a really good shot.
Yeah, that Doc Brown's. I can't keep looking at these photos, man, because I'm gonna end up going on the secondary market now and grabbing these. Like,
you know what I wanted them to do? If they give us another Doc Brown, they give us a 2.0. If that give us a Doc Brown with the trench coat. At the second half of the film, and give us a trench coat version, and then give us the incognito Marty.
I want Griff too, man.
Oh, you want Griff? I know everybody wants Griff, and or the older Biff. You know, I prefer
the
like I said before.
Biff.
I prefer either Tycoon Biff or Mad Dog Tannen Biff.
Mad Dog would be awesome. I'd love to get Mad Dog. I'd be fine with 55 Biff too. That'd be I'd be more than fine with 55 Biff.
Giga Asshole Biff. I got you.
Menorah Biff. Everybody was I forgot. I think it was Cigars that said that. Menorah Biff. That'd be hilarious.
Menorah. I hate Menorah. Yeah. Yeah, this looks great, man. Look at that. Wow,
man, we need a stand, like a custom-made stand, so he could hover low to the ground like this. I'd love that look. So good, man.
Wow, look at that. Ah, damn, look at that. Ah, that looks real to me right there too.
Yeah, and it looks like they definitely changed the tone of the silver on the paint as well compared to the prototype. It looks different to me.
Do you like it? Do you like it still?
Yeah. I think it looks good.
I feel it's fine. I feel like it's definitely accurate.
Yeah, I think it's much closer than the original paint job that we saw in the prototype.
Damn, look at that.
With the glowing doors, man, that looks so good.
You know, this screams to me too. The Back to the Future DeLorean in Ready Player One, dude. Oh
yeah, I saw somebody saying that in somebody's stream. They're saying they would love to do a custom, like a Ready Player One custom of how it appeared in that movie. That'd be really cool.
Yeah,
something different. Something different.
Get some John Wick coins around the piece.
Hilarious.
Yeah,
that'd be so cool, man. I like that film,
man.
I thought it was cool.
Oh, dude, that film I watched it with my dad and my nephews. I loved every minute of that film. Oh
Yes,
my god!
especially if you're like a
so
video
much
game
fun.
and pop culture fan. There's just so many references, and it's just so fun. It's such a fun movie, man.
It had a lot of heart. That's what I loved about it. It had a lot of heart to it.
Yeah.
I know some people were nitpicking about the movie, like why would the Iron Giant fight against Mega Godzilla? I'm like, just enjoy the moment,
Right,
guys.
it's just a goofy movie. That's all it is. It's just a goofy movie. It doesn't have the strongest plot, but it doesn't need it.
It doesn't have the strongest plot. Yeah, but it did hit me. It did hit you in the end, though. You're like, damn, like hit you in the feels at the end, though.
Right.
Bruh. This, I am glad I'm getting 2 of these. I know my wallet hurts, but it's gonna be okay.
Hey, in a perfect world, I'd love to have a whole garage of DeLoreans, but you know, space and money, I got to get one. But I'll be perfectly happy with one. I'm really excited, man. I really am.
Bruh, what they need to
that.
Look at that shot. Wow.
That like 80s synth wave. That's like when they're flying through the highway. That's really cool, man.
Bro, damn, it's making me want to, like, when I set up my display, I want that 80s
that like synth wave coloring. It's so cool, man.
Blade Runner colors all over the place. I
dig that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
There's Marty dropping the hoverboard. That's so cool, man. Like, this is,
oh my god,
like I said,
this takes me back, man. This takes me back watching it when I was a kid, enjoying these films, man. It was the 2 trilogies I used to watch all the time. Well, 3 if you include the Ninja Turtles, Back to the Future, and Star Wars. Just watching the trilogies over and over and over again.
And it's like, and for me, it's like I think of my favorite vehicles in pop culture, and this has got to be in my #1 slot. It's like, what do you think of first? You think of the DeLorean. For me, it's RoboCop's Ford Taurus. Like, there's a lot of vehicles that pop up for me. The Ecto-1, even though it's not one I'll be getting because I don't have the space for it, but it's all of these different like vehicles in pop culture that pop up over time, and a lot of them end up becoming iconic. And this is the iconic vehicle, in my opinion. And if you're a fan of Back to the Future, it's like, I can't imagine having to miss out on this. It would be very unfortunate because this is such a special piece. And the fact that we're even getting one again is just amazing. I'm super excited.
So OG Mando is like, Nate, imagine Hottoys do the dock train. Oh my god.
Yeah,
the hover train. I could see it like a half a one. You know,
with like a railroad base. That'd be cool.
Yeah, it's too damn big though. There's no way. No one will be able to fit that.
Considerably bigger than this, yeah.
Let me see what else. Geeking Out Hot Toys Hotline. Y'all think Hot Toys will ever release a Biff for pre-order? If they do, like I said, I want Mad Dog Tannen Biff. If we have to get just one Biff, Mad Dog Tannen.
See, look, Nate, I want Mad Dog Tannen because also the thing I'm doing in my display, I'm getting the Part 3 figures, but I also pre-ordered the Man with No Name because if you guys have seen Back to the Future 3, what does Marty call himself? Clint Eastwood. So I had to get the Man with No Name to go with him. So obviously, if we got a Mad Dog, dude, that'd be amazing to put with those figures. But if I could only get one Biff, it would definitely be 55 Biff. I would have to say
55 Biff.
Yeah, 55 Biff. That's my favorite look. But I think my honorable mention would definitely be Griff because Griff would look so good with these Part 2 figures, man.
That'd be very interesting to see in the future, like which Hot Toy, if Hot Toy ever wanted to get back to getting more Back to the Future figures out, it'd be interesting to see which Biff they decide to go with.
Yeah, for sure.
Damn, man. This is a great piece. There's nothing I could complain about it. The only thing I could complain about from what I see right now is just the light bleeds. And that's an easy fix if you need to get it done. That's an easy fix. One, you can shut off the lights in certain angle shots if you really want to hide that light bleed. But other than that, you can keep the lights on. You don't have to even look at the damn freaking wheels at that point. But that's the only 2 gripes. No, actually, just one gripe. It's the light bleeds. I don't think I have another gripe about this.
For me, I'm pretty pleased. Like I said, it's mostly there for me. I'm very excited to get it. And again, my biggest complaint, like a lot of us, were these hover converted wheels. And aside from the issues with the light bleed on the top of them, I think the actual look of the hover converted wheels is excellent. I think they did a great job.
Yeah, guys. I know I've been taking forever on this video here, but I gotta throw it in real quick. Yeah, we all just have to have faith, guys. Just have to have faith.
The loss of one of the sacred rings racked our hearts with grief.
Putting aside our sorrow, we renewed our faith in the prophecy that other rings would be found, and see how our faith has been rewarded.
Halo, its divine wind will rush through the stars, propelling all who are worthy along the path to salvation.
To salvation.
Those
Just
damn
have to have
prophets,
faith,
man.
guys. Come on. You just have to have the faith, guys. Come on. Come on. Denobi 2 had the same idea I was going to do. Hide the top of the hover wheels with some black electrical tape. Yeah. You should. That should be fine. That should be fine.
There's a lot of.
It's not to
different
the
things.
point. It's not to the point where you can mod this thing and just take up so much time with it. It's an easy fix with the modding of this. At this point, you don't even need to mod it. If that's really an issue, it's an easy fix.
Yeah, I think so too. So like I said, me personally, I don't have any intentions of doing that, but for those that do, I think it'll be something that won't be difficult for them to do.
Well, for me, here's the thing, guys. Rule number 100. All right, a loss today is a win tomorrow, guys. The reason why I say that is because if you miss out on a figure today, tomorrow might be a better deal, right? If you have to miss out on this, that means that your space, you got to think it through. Make sure that you missing out on this DeLorean is the right choice for you. Because if this sells out and starts rising up in the market, you're going to have to hunt this down to get the price that you want. And hunting is not bad. Hunting, getting into the hunt, I've been hunting Hottoys Grails in the beginning of my adventure with Hottoys in 2019, and I picked up several Grails for literally $300 for retail, freaking retail.
Yeah, that's why I always tell people there's always a better price out there. You just have to be patient,
Yep. A loss today could be a win tomorrow. So all you have to do is survive, guys. Survive.
Yeah.
But I don't recommend it on this piece, though. This is one of the pieces you don't want to try and hunt down, because the resale market is not going to be merciful to you with this piece.
Yeah. Over time, it's going to be brutal. I mean, if we look at the Mark 1, look at the prices for the Mark 1. I mean, of course, they've dipped a little bit since this one was released, but still, it's brutal to get a Mark 1. It's expensive, man. So you don't want to get caught in that. If you have time to pick it up, or excuse me, if you have money, but you can't quite grab it right now, you still have some time to pick it up before it goes crazy in pricing. Because as of right now, at least I checked this morning, Sideshow still had 6 available to add to your cart. So there's still plenty of stock at this moment. Just have to keep an eye on it. Just like
I'm crossing my fingers. I'm crossing my fingers that once it hits in stock, I could use my % coupons and throw in for my second one. I haven't thrown in my second one yet. I'm still waiting to see if it hits in stock. Once it does, I'm throwing that 10% coupon and taking it home. There you go.
Yeah. I'm saving up rewards. At the end of this month, I should have like over $400 in rewards. I've been saving them for a while, and then I'm going to pull the trigger.
Yeah, I'm going to do that too.
I just got Doc, so I have Marty already. I just got Doc, so.
I'll be pissed off though, Hotline, if I throw in my $400 rewards towards it, and then one Starfire comes out for pre-order. My son of a! That's what I was waiting for, baby. Come on.
Yeah, but it's not going to sting that bad, right? Because you're getting a Mark II DeLorean. I think it'll ease the pain a little bit.
You're right.
Now, if you spent that on like a Iron Strange or something, maybe you'd be like, damn, I spent my N1 money on Iron Strange. But if you spend it on the DeLorean, is it really that bad? Not really,
I'm going to bring this up. Single Star Writer brought up a very good comment here, because he's going to sacrifice the Mark 1 and the Mark 2. Let me see. Damn, the chat's going crazy. So Single Star Writer, I can't find the chat. I can't find a comment. So Single Star Writer, he's sacrificing the Mark 2 DeLorean for Return of the Jedi line. I'm like, hey man, we all have to make sacrifices here. We all got to make sacrifices, especially this year with all the Hot Toys releases. Yeah, I feel that.
Can't blame him. That's going to be a lot of money, and I'm going to be right there with you, Single Songwriter. You already know I love Return of the Jedi, so I'm going to be buying all those figures, but I guess I'm a glutton for punishment because I'm not passing on the DeLorean. I'm gonna get both, but
there you go. There he is. Thank you, Single Star. I'm going to miss out on this time machine. I love cars, but I must say, Focus Return of Jedi 40th as a priority number 1. I agree. Return of Jedi is definitely a piece that's going to no, not a piece, but a line that's going to really rival that possibly of Endgame as far as like pricing is concerned, and how much our faith and our fortitude will be challenged here.
How much
our fortitude and our faith tested? Yes, our fortitude and our faith is going to be tested with the 40th line this year. And if these two past releases says anything about 2023, we're in for a world of hurt, because Hot Toys is coming and swinging straight out the back with the Attack of the Clones, Kenobi, freaking DeLorean. All hands on deck. All wallets on deck.
Look at that released update, the release update photo. There's still quite a few figures that are going to start shipping soon. Scarlet Witch, Cyborg, King Shark is starting to ship in Hong Kong. Yeah, is available now in Hong Kong. Going to be shipping soon with Sideshow. So there's a lot of stuff.
Oh my God, Matt just gave me an idea. Put Kang in the DeLorean. Let's go. Let's get my boy Kang in the DeLorean. Let's go.
Kang doesn't need a DeLorean.
He is the time machine. He is the time machine.
You don't need a DeLorean.
He is the DeLorean.
Come on, Matt.
No, that'd be cool though. Like he puts Kang in the DeLorean with Doc.
I think what I would do, I think would be funnier is like have Kang like crossing his arms like this, just looking at Doc and Marty like, oh, you actually need a time machine, like looking down on him. That's what you need to do with your Kang.
Yeah, you're right. That's true. Okay, Kang would be like, are y'all serious? Right. Really? Get out of here. Simpletons. But I'm professionals, newbies.
Right.
Oh, damn. Oh, Nobi, he hasn't gotten his shipping notice yet. Oh, poor Nobi. It's okay, Nobi. This 2-shot pass. So you want to go over the video? I think we already went over all the photos, right?
I think it's time. We looked over the important photos. I think it's time to look at the video.
So I'm gonna try. So even though I don't have my computer up, I'm using my phone right now. I'm gonna try and bring in Doc. Doc wants to come in. If Doc is still available, I'm gonna bring him in real quick. I know he's been trying to.
Do we want audio for the video, or do we not care about the audio?
What do you think? Should we get the audio in?
Let's ask the chat. Me personally, I don't care about the audio, but I've already seen the videos. If you guys want audio, I could put it on a low volume so it's not obnoxious. But you let us know what you want, because Guy does explain as much as he can the features. So I don't know if you guys would like the audio or not.
The only gripe I don't have a lot of gripes with Sideshow videos, because I still think they get to the point and I'm cool with it. I just feel this should have been at least 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I honestly feel it should have been 20 minutes.
Yeah, I agree. Everybody's saying no audio.
Okay, cool. No, that's fine.
Cool. Yeah, I'm with you all. I don't like audio like that, so we're cool.
If you want, let's set up the video to go slow. Like
yeah,
so it can last a little longer.
0.5. Let's do that.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Oh, look at it. Oh my God.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I'm
surprised you don't have it. You need the Krennic meme, dude. Why is that not in your video catalog?
Oh, I do. Oh, wait. Wait.
Oops.
Oh no, I don't.
Yeah,
you're right. I don't. Let me see. Actually, let me see. Let me look at it. I don't have the Krennic. Yeah, you're right. Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, you're right. I need to add it. Thank you for reminding me.
Dude, I use that with everything. Every time there's a good release, I have to put that out. Everybody's asked me, is Scarlet Witch on that photo? No, she's not on the photo, but everybody's saying that she's coming out soon. I'm just talking out my butt with that one, but I think she's probably right around the corner. So
guys,
remember, they can release some stuff that's not in that photo. Let's be real.
Oh, quick thing, guys. So the Back to the Future, you can press pause real quick. The Back to the Future DeLorean, they did the same thing. The packaging and everything, they did the same thing with the Batmobile tumbler. The same packaging, the same setup as far as like the art box. Yeah, they put a lot of love into this setup like they did with the tumbler. I have the tumbler right here. I have the tumbler box right here, right now, right in front of me. Look at me. right now, and I like the fact what they did with the art box and everything. And the man who literally went and used up all his damn reward points on the DeLorean is in the house. Bring on the Doc, y'all.
Look who it is, Mr. Doc. Hey, I'm saving up my rewards points too, Doc. I'm ready to drop mine as well. I was waiting and waiting myself.
Wait, is Doc? Doc's muted.
Yeah, we can't hear him.
Doc, we can't hear you, bro. Okay, he said pause. Okay.
But yeah, this has like the straps, kind of like the new in-art box and like some statue boxes. This is pretty cool. I like
the
this.
Tumblr has a straps too. The Tumblr has a straps too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, this looks great, man. Doc made the ultimate sacrifice with all those reward points, like everything. Like he could have saved those reward points. He had like what over 900 reward points. He could have used that towards the N1 Starfighter, but he's like, nah, I gotta throw it at the DeLorean.
Yeah,
I get it.
The M1's a dream right now. We're still waiting on our M1, so it makes sense to drop them now.
And keep the faith strong on the dream. Keep the dream alive. Keep the faith strong.
Oh, I have faith in the M1. I didn't at first, but it seems more likely than ever now.
Yeah, that would be the ultimate piece. I would sacrifice 10 figures from Mandalorian just for the N1 to be released. Like they don't have to even delve into if Hottoys has to just throw the N1 Starfighter in there and just give us like 5 figures from that season 3, and that's it. I could see that.
Yeah, I would.
How about now?
Yeah.
We can hear you. There he is.
Excellent. Something sounds weird though. Might just be me. But no, I didn't use all my rewards. I felt like I killed a unicorn though, but
oh my god, not a unicorn.
And as a reward, I got a DeLorean. So it's like a trophy now.
Damn.
Yeah, in a way.
Hey, Connor, you can play it. Nah, man.
I'm
So Doc,
excited,
how you feel about it, man?
I'm so excited. I'm glad they fixed the wheels, but my biggest gripe with this thing, and I can't believe they didn't do it. The engine or the vent, they didn't do the last bar with the light, and that bothers me more than anything else. I don't care about the light bleed or anything like that. The fact that they just couldn't, I don't know, put a light in there or whatever happened. I don't know, but that it just draws my eye to it, and I'm like, that doesn't look right, and it bothers me.
Okay, so that's your gripe with it. That's your main gripe.
But I hate saying it, but I'll reluctantly take it. You know, it's the only DeLorean on the market right now that I can buy for a reasonable price.
Yeah,
and I like the Mark II a lot more than Mark I. So
yeah, I agree. I think the Mark II, out of all 3 versions, Mark II is my favorite of the DeLoreans. I know people like the Mark I for the originality. I know people like the Mark III for the railroad situation with the train, but Mark II is the fun one. It's the fun version.
It's got Mr. Fusion, man. I gotta go with the Mark II.
Yeah.
You actually
hard
saw
on trash,
Yeah, exactly. What's cooler than that? And you can see here, guys, for those in the comments who haven't seen this, you can see Mr. Fusion's not actually added yet in this shot. Guy says it in the video. Obviously, we have the audio turned off, but eventually he adds the parts that he needs to add. He's got the front bumper and stuff off here, so he hasn't put it together yet.
So pretty much when this comes into your home, it's going to come in just pretty much like a sort of like Mark I look to it.
Right.
You gotta add the Mark II pieces, which is fine because for me, I'll just add the Mark II pieces for depending on which one I get first. So either if I wanted to have just flight mode, I'll just put it on my first one, or make the second one my Mark I. So
yeah.
But yeah, it looks amazing. Wow, look at that.
Like I said, I really do like the silver. I think they did a good job on that. I think it's pretty close.
Damn.
Peyton said he wasn't a fan of the car getting destroyed in part. Dude, all good things have to come to an end, right? Even our
my dad was always mad at
Crest, man.
Yeah. My dad was always mad with that shot. The 2 things my dad was pissed off about Back to the Future was at the end where Doc was still in the air with the electrical storm. Why don't you just park the damn thing? My dad has always been pissed off at that scene. And then he's always pissed off at the scene where the train didn't slow down. I'm like, damn, the train. What? Dude, you don't see this thing. Slow down. Nope. Pull on through.
Yeah, so this does have the metal mesh like the first one had on the
Yeah.
bumper and stuff, which is cool.
Okay, so someone with the 3D printer is going to make selling the parts to convert it into the Mark One. I can see that too. I can see that happening.
I mean, yeah, I mean, they even look at Denobi and like Brother Cousins. They had the hover converted wheels on their Mark One that one
Yeah.
dude 3D printed. So yeah, people are definitely going to do conversion packs for this for sure.
But yeah, let me see. They could have just they could have ran this an extra 1,200. This could have been priced up as the Hulkbuster and then added a bit more features to it. But I'm fine with just paying the 900 and getting what we got. So
yeah, I'm glad that the most recent vehicles that have released have been pretty fairly priced, like the Bat Pod, the Bat Cycle, Batmobile. Like all these vehicles are pretty fairly priced under $1,000. I think the N1, if and when that does end up happening, we're really going to see that price hike on the vehicle because obviously the massive size and everything. It's definitely going to be probably the more expensive vehicle that they've done.
Yeah. I know Carlito was he finds it funny that the box art and the box is not updated to the actual final release for the figure. But Hot Toys has always been that way though. They've always had the prototype version.
Yeah.
That's sometimes
they printed those probably a long time ago.
Sometimes they do add the final version to the actual art box. Like I think Ray, they updated Ray in the art box for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It just depends on what Hot Toys wants to do. They sometimes want to update the art box or not, and they're like, this is good enough. We're good.
Yeah, so
Hot Toys had
the buttons.
Yeah. Matt says, I can't read now. Shoot, you guys are going so fast with these comments. Hot Toys had to have pumped this out so fast they can't get those N1 pre-orders. They
better wait a little bit. Everybody's saving up their pennies right now to get this. Wait.
I wish it's 12. I wish the N1 is 1,200 about future. There's no way. I feel it's gonna be 1,500. I feel it's gonna be about 1,500 for that.
I don't know. I think I'm closer to about futures price. I got to be honest with you.
So Hulkbuster, you're talking about Hulkbuster price for the N1 Starfighter?
I think it could be as low as 1,250 personally. I really do. I'm very curious to see how hollow it is, because that obviously determines like how much material they have to use.
Well, it's gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be an expensive piece. It's gonna be a piece.
Yeah.
I don't think it. I think the pre-orders might be the same situation where it's going to last 4 to 6 months. I don't think it's going to be any sooner than that, unless it's a timed. They can do a timed or limited pre-order if they do a summer showcase situation. They've been doing that for the past few years, where it's time exclusive stuff. They could do that for the N1 Starfighter and make it a summer showcase pre-order.
Yeah, I think too. We could probably see with the N1, and I don't want to stay on the M1 too much because we're talking about the DeLorean, but I think we could also probably see like a standard version, like a deluxe that comes with those 2 figures. I could see them doing that, like 2 SKUs for it.
Yeah. So Doc, all right, are you satisfied with what you're getting? I know you said you had a problem with just the engine bits, but
yeah,
overall,
I'm super happy. When I saw that they had fixed the wheels, like that's when I went ahead and dumped the rewards and everything. So I was like, this is it. I was, it's like, it was a little disappointing, the whole engine thing, but I was like, it's still worth it.
I like how the light up time circuits, they got that right. So I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
I forget who mentioned it. I want to say it was Brother Cousins who mentioned it, but I do kind of wish the circuits flashed. Every once in a while, like had a little intermittent like blinking of the date of the time circuits.
Yeah, because they did that on the flux capacitor. They could have done that on the time circuit.
I think it was either Brother Cousins or Mario. I think either Mario or Brother Cousins mentioned it. One of those two.
Yeah, they did mention streams. It's hard to keep up with who says what. But someone has suggested.
Yeah,
that I think that would have been a nice touch if it blinked and had a little bit more dynamic look to it as opposed to a static look.
So how you guys feel about the seats being rubber? Is there a way to maintain a 303 the hell out of it at that point?
I guess it's kind of similar to like the Ed 209, how has that rubber canopy on the top. You just have to keep it from getting super dry. I think it'll be fine. It looks
Yeah,
to be a bit
think
more
it'll be fine.
substantial of a rubber. I want to feel it in person, but I think it seems pretty substantial from what I'm looking at here.
Yeah, it almost looks like a plastic mold, but yeah, I
Yeah.
can't wait to see what it feels like.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm very curious about because I've never had a vehicle of this size. I'm very curious to see how it feels, like if it feels like it's $800. You know what I mean?
But yeah, for $800, well, 900 at this point plus shipping and
Yeah.
everything. It's a win. Honestly, it's a win. There's some gripes here and there, but the figure ain't perfect, but it's pretty much just enough to where it pretty much screams out the DeLorean. No ifs about it. This is the DeLorean 1/6.
Yeah. Yeah, this whole section here is beautiful, man. I think they did a great job with this rear section with the plutonium chamber and everything. I think it looks awesome.
Yeah, what I like about it is that you can literally just have it displayed from the rear, and you're like, yeah, that's all you want to see. Yep, look at that. Look at that setup right there. Look at it.
Yeah, and I think the scale looks pretty good of Mr. Fusion as well.
Yep. Wow. Look at that. Oh, look at that piece. Oh my God. Now my only gripe is my other gripe too. Is that going to be a sticker or it's going to be a plastic license plate?
What was it on the Mark I DeLorean? Was it a sticker?
It was a sticker.
Probably going to be the same. I would imagine
the
it
license plate is
thing.
definitely a sticker.
Yeah, it's probably going to be the same thing then. But I'm
There's
sure
a
it's probably
couple
easy
of
to find a
model
6
makers
scale
that
like
make
die
it that-
cast one or something.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, look at that. Ah, that's cool. Max
Yeah.
is asking Nate, can we use 303 on the seats? Yes, you can use 303.
Yeah, it won't hurt. That's just plastic. It looks like a plastic, like rubber composite. He said put some plastic on the DeLorean seats, like kind of like when people sell their house, they put
Right.
plastic on the chairs.
Yep.
And
Can you
get
imagine?
stuck to it, it's too
Right.
sweaty out.
Mr. Orange Peel says you can get the diecast plates at Mike Lane Mods. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
that's the
cool.
guy who I was thinking about. That guy makes a bunch of stuff for the DeLorean, like the carpets and everything, and I think the zip ties and all that stuff.
I wonder if
pretty
that's the same guy Denobi was talking about. Denobi is saying that it's quite expensive just to get the license plates.
Yeah, I think the license plate's like almost $80.
Holy
Really?
sheesh.
Dear
I looked
God.
into it at one point, and I was like, I buy too much stuff to like start buying little tiny
Right,
accessories.
accessorizing everything. It gets so
Yeah.
expensive, man.
Damn,
So here
he's
he's
gonna be
actually showing the
killing.
mechanism, man.
Look
This is
at that. So Doc, do you think that's going to be a rolling system here for the wheels? Can it roll? What do you think?
I hope so. I honestly, I don't know. I think the way that the wheels are designed, it could potentially not roll as well as the first one, but I don't know. I hope so. I would like to be able to play with it and roll around with it on the floor with, and stuff. Because the DeLorean, or not the DeLorean, the tumbler, yeah, that doesn't really move around. It's too big. It's too bulky. So I would like to be able to play with the DeLorean because it's has a smaller profile. So you can get your hand around it and really give it a good tug.
yeah, the bat pod actually rolls nice, and it's cool. It comes with that little stopper that you can put in the wheel.
Yeah,
I like the bat pod's fun to play with. Like
Yeah, it
I
is.
sometimes
Well-
catch myself like going like driving over stuff in my room, and
Yeah, it's
you can pause this shot right here because I think he's going to end the video now. I think it's getting there. Yeah, look at that.
all right, heads up, 1 second, I got called into a meeting.
This Ghostbusters actually said those license plates are 40.
Not bad. Okay,
That's
take my
definitely
money,
much
then.
more fair for 40. Do you Ghostbusters? Do you know how those attach to the DeLorean? Is it something you have to like stick on? Does it have an adhesive backer or? I'm very curious.
3-pin Fraser Crest scale. It was badass, but you're right. It was big as hell. Oh my God. Wow.
Yeah, 6 scale Razor Crest would be absurdly large, like literally impossible for the normal collector to fit anywhere.
Wow, guys, this look at that. Just look at that right there. Shut off the lights on the wheels, and it's perfect. Look at that.
And I will say, in this lighting, the wheels look a little too yellow. Like it's very yellow in this lighting. So it really depends on the lighting as well, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so he says there's a 3M adhesive backer on it. Okay.
So, who are you gonna have in your DeLorean?
So obviously for now, because I don't have the part 2 figures, I'm just gonna have my This is going to be my Back to the Future display. So I'm going to have the part 1 Doc and Marty with it. But obviously, part of me is like, man, I need to get these part 2 figures now. Because my goal is I'm going to have a complete Back to the Future display. I'm getting the part 3 figures again. I'm putting my Clint Eastwood figures in with my Back to the Future figures just as like a little meme with myself, because I'm like, oh, he calls himself Clint Eastwood in part 3 when he goes back. So I'm going to have my Clint Eastwood figures with them as well. I'm getting Dirty Harry and the Man with No Name. So I think it's going to look really cool.
Okay, so I was going to answer Matt. Nate, who was the Andor spy you had on? Never seen him on the stream before. He's a rumor mill reporter. He is among several of my rumor mill reporters. Well, let's see.
He's actually in chat right now.
Yeah. So yeah, he's amongst several of my rumor mills, and he been dropping some for the past few releases. He's been on the ball. So I'm like, as far as like pre-orders are concerned. So I'm like, let me bring him in, talk the crap at that point, and see what we get with the more rumors this year. So it was a lot of fun. I'm excited for it. If it happens, it happens. If not, it's okay. This too shall pass. I am hoping for the N1. I'm hoping the N1 doesn't eat up our wallets alive. The Rancor, if it ever comes out, I'll be the first one to pre-order it, because I would like a Rancor. It doesn't matter. It's a Hot Toys, Return of the Jedi, or Back to the Future. As long as it's a Rancor, I'll take it.
Yeah. Trust me, I'm not saying no to a Rancor either. It
Yeah.
would suck to find room for it, but I wouldn't be saying no to that. No way.
Yeah. So yeah, I have several Boston spies that report to me. Right now, the Boston spy that reported to me about the release for everyone knows the WA4 Wonder Woman is coming out next. So I'm guessing it's right after this one. So yeah, I knew about that like a few weeks prior, before everybody knew about it. So yeah, I got several people report to me, and then Hottoys Hotline, he has several people that report to him. So I'm just hoping that the rumors are true about certain figures coming out in the near future, because one, I need doubles of some of these, and two, oh my god, I can't wait. I can't wait to just pre-order that N1 Starfighter. Like, damn.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to dropping that money.
Surprised he showed his face on the stream. Howard might dispatch a minion. Oh my god, no.
He's gonna send a bald hitman after him, and he's gonna take him out.
Agent 47, no. Oh damn, we all screwed. So how do you feel about that Cleric base?
I know some people have said they don't like it. I personally don't mind it. I've had some time to think about it. I like how it looks, to be honest with you, but I wish we had something that was adjustable, because I don't like that it's fixed in this position. That's my biggest complaint. So I think they could have thought that a little bit further, thought into that a little bit further. But we know with Hot Toys, like, they're a little behind on their engineering when it comes to display bases. Like, perfect example, that crotch grab, or the waist grabber, those clamps, those need some work. Like, they need to stop using those immediately, because I'm tired of seeing people's figures being destroyed from them. But yeah, that's my biggest change I would want to see with this, is a way to adjust it. And hell, maybe even a third-party company will do something like that, like an adjustable. I would hop on that so fast. If a third-party company did an adjustable base for the DeLorean where I can angle it how I want it, or lower it to the ground as much as I want it, that would be really cool. I know it'd be difficult because this is a heavy piece, but if someone could do that, that would be amazing. Or even just like swap out parts that put it at different angles. That would be cool too.
About Future gave us a cool idea here. The Rancor inside the DeLorean. I feel we should recreate a moment with the Rancor and DeLorean, like from Ready Player One, where the King Kong was chasing after it. Can you imagine a Rancor? Yeah, just chasing after.
I was gonna say, or if someone has the balls, they can cut their DeLorean in half and have the Rancor holding it in two hands, like he just.
Oh my no! How dare you? Oh no! Oh my god, that'd be messed up. For me, I can't wait to see what Denobi does, because once he gets this, I want to see how he's going to display it, because I want to do something similar to what Denobi was talking about, like have it like floating in your display case, you know, like make it look like it's actually flying.
Ideally for me, I'd like to have it kind of in that low hover where Marty and Doc are stepping into the DeLorean. I love that look, but
ooh, okay.
Yeah.
So what you need to do is like grab one of the Cleric stands.
Yeah,
you can get.
and just throw
You know,
that
for
under
jewelry.
there.
Yeah, you can do that. Yo, that's a good idea. Let me do. I have several of those. Yeah.
Yeah, and I use those for my display, so I have extra. That's actually smart because I have one that's like super low. It's like this low, so that would probably work. You would need a few of them because it's going to put a lot of weight on them, but that would be cool.
Oh, another thing, guys. So I know a lot of you have been asking how many figures I have so far. So me and Connor were like counting up our figures because you know what? I haven't sat down and count my figures in a while. Me and Connor are pretty much neck and neck 200 right now.
Very close, yeah. Very
Yeah,
close.
he's actually two more than me. He's actually two more than me
within
right
two
now.
figures. How crazy is that? We were sitting here and we were doing the math because we had seen somebody talking about like the value of their collection, just retail value, and it's absurd, man. It's so absurd.
Yeah, I don't even want to. That's why I don't want to count my figures because all I do is math out how much I spent in the past 4 years. Dear God.
Yeah, I don't want to.
And I don't even want to think about the resale value on these damn things too. Like damn, man.
I can get a real DeLorean. Maybe if I sell my whole collection.
Yeah, at that point, right? No, you could buy a nice car or a house with the money.
Yeah,
a decent house,
yeah.
a small house, a decent small house. Yeah. Damn, this is ridiculous, man. Wow, but this is what we do. The sacrifice. Yeah, actually, let me drop the meme there right now. You know how much I've sacrificed?
You got to.
Yeah, man. All I'm thinking about, man, bro.
You know how much I sacrificed?
Max, it says it's not about how many you have, it's about how big your junk is. Oh my god. Yo. Oh my god, Thick Bantha Boy's like, oh my lord, 200, that's triple dick. I don't want to talk about it.
Look, it's Nate's fault. I didn't want to count. I was like, I think I have around 200, maybe a little bit over that. And Nate's like, I'm counting mine. And I was like, oh crap. Well, now I got to count mine. So we were just going back and forth. Talking.
Oh my god. Here's the thing though. For me, like I still count like I probably have maybe about, if I don't count my duplicates, it'd be 150 at that point. If I didn't count my duplicates. Because I have,
so you got a lot of dupes. That's a lot.
Yeah. Damn, man. Because the thing is, I got 2 Jango Fett's, I got two Rexes, 2 Codys. You know, because I want different looks, right?
Yeah, I have a couple duplicates of like named characters.
Yeah, it's still a 200 range, so I still count them because it's still 200 freaking figures I've bought over the past few years. So that's pretty much like if I keep going at this, that's 50 figures a year at that point. For the past 4 years, that's 50 figures a year. Damn it.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Look at everybody's going crazy for this 200, man. Look.
Damn, I thought my 30 was a lot. Nate, how is tell these lies? What you mean? Yo, who has taught you these lies? Who has taught you these lies? Telling you these lies. I gotta throw the halo on you, bro. How dare you, bro? Who has taught you these lies? And if I ever bring up the Halo video, where is that Halo video? I'm going through my phone. Here it is.
Who has taught you these lies?
Who has taught you these lies?
You got people going. Look, people, look. We're not telling you to buy 200 figures. We're just saying we have 200 figures. If you have 30, hey, if you even have 2, you have a collection, and that's all that matters. You started it.
Yeah, you know what? That's another thing. I want to do a stream where we just talk about what merits a person's experience. Is it the amount of figures he has? Is it the amount of time he has or she has in the hobby? Like, what dictates your experience and what should be listened to? You know, like what should your opinion have weight if you have a certain number of figures? Like, at what point or how much time you've been in the hobby to pretty much, because like I said before, guys, I've only started in 2019, so I'm pretty much a 1-year collector that survived. Okay, I'm a survivor. All right.
I think having the amount of figures that we have, what it does do is give you some experience in handling many different figures and kind of helps you determine what a good figure is, right? It helps you not to say that if you don't have 200 figures, you can't determine that, but it kind of helps you if you've been handling all these figures over the years, you know what to look for in a good figure, and you've seen bad figures because you've handled them or had them in your collection, or you have figures that are better than others in your, you know what I mean? So it does help in that regard, but I don't think necessarily you have to have 200 figures in your collection to have a strong, like, educated opinion on Hot Toys or other 6 scale, you know? And we got Mr. Kaiju here. He's got 375. Man.
Damn, Kaiju. Damn, Kaiju living that 375 life, 400 figures life. Damn.
He's making me feel good about myself. Thanks, Kaiju. I don't feel too bad about the 200 now.
Do you count vehicles? It's still a figure. It's still a figure. Yeah,
all the vehicles I have include a figure with them, apart from the Bat Pod. But yeah, I would count the vehicles. But I'll
count the vehicle. Yeah,
I don't count the I didn't, at least in my number, I didn't say the vehicle and the figure. That's 2. I just said like the set is 1. But I would say you can count the vehicles.
Well, I would count the vehicle if I would count the vehicle in the set if it's already a separate figure to purchase.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Now, let's say for the Bark Speeder that comes with Apo and the Heavy Trooper, that's 1 figure. That's 1 figure because that's the only way to pick up the vehicle and the Clone Trooper. So that's still a 1 figure set, I believe. But for example, the Swoop Bike, right? That's still a figure. That's still 1 figure I count for because it's a separate piece you can buy. Like the Bat Pod is a separate piece you can buy. The Tumbler, that's a separate piece you can buy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't count my Darth Maul speeder bike because the only way to pick that up is through a deluxe set. It's not separate.
Yeah, like I said, I counted them all as 1 for me, but sure, maybe I could throw in an extra 6 there if we're counting those.
No, the thing is, people have been asking me for nearly a year and a half how many figures do I have. So I had to, so I was like, you know what? Let me sit down with Connor and just talk the shit and see how many figures we actually have. And then we're pretty much, he's only 2 away from me. So he's actually, I'm 2 away from him. Yeah, we're close. We're neck and neck.
Once your pre-orders fulfilled, you're gonna be ahead of me.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Don't remind me. Don't remind me, man. I'm getting up to almost near 80 pre-orders. I'm at 55 right now. I'm going to be 80 pre-orders again.
Yeah. P-Rock in the house, baby.
Hey, P-Rock.
Should bring P-Rock on, man. I haven't seen P-Rock on stream in a minute.
Do we have time? Because we got to end at 5, man. I know you have to go.
Oh, yeah. Well, hey, maybe if you're still on, maybe you could replace me with P-Rock.
Well, that's the thing is, though, my computer just got back.
That's right. Yeah. Don't listen to me, Nate. Don't listen to me. Yeah,
and my Short Trooper is here. I gotta go through it today, so this is my time now. And also, I got a stream I gotta go to with Mafia at 6 o'clock or 7 p.m.
Really? Nice.
Yeah, Mafia. Like, I've been trying to stream with Mafia for a minute, just like you. But today is the day finally, so I could like stream with him, and that's pretty cool. So I'll be able to stream it. I won't be able to stream from my computer because I'm still doing tests. I'm gonna be doing tests throughout the day. But I'm hoping I'll be able to stream with Mafia, see how things work. Unless my job calls me for more overtime. I'm like, I'm going to have to go. I'm going to have to do my OT for the HC. You know this. But yeah, guys, this is not a race. This is 200 figures within the 4 years of collecting I started with Hot Toys. All right?
Yeah.
It's not a race, guys. All right? Take your time.
And like I said, also, don't feel bad about what you have either. Just don't compare yourself to anyone else. If you have, like I said, even 1 or 2 figures in your collection, you're off to a good start. You're starting your collection. Everybody starts somewhere,
But yeah, but then again, I was going through the forums and stuff. People are like mad at certain streamers that don't even have Hot Toys and they still talk about them, So I'm like, where is the line where if you have a certain number of figures, right? Does your opinion count? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, you have to have 500 figures to have an opinion, or have a stream going to share about your Hot Toys, or you got to have 50 figures to do it. I guess it's just the time and blood and sacrifice. That's the thing. I think that's what collectors are looking for. Streamers or influencers that had put the sacrifice and the numbers in the hobby, the money and blood into it. Because I do OT for the HC all the time, so I did put my money and blood into this damn freaking hobby. It's straight in me, man.
Sorry, I was laughing at Bantha Boy's comment. That dude's always making me laugh. His most
Thick
recent
Manta
find.
Boy. Good
Yeah.
job, guys. Now I'm on eBay buying everything I can to catch up to 200 Hot Toys in the collection.
What a miss.
No, we're just saying numbers. I'm guessing Doc, man. You probably had 300.
Doc's probably
figures,
up there with us and then some, I'm sure.
And what? How many?
How many figures you got? Because me and Connor's been we sat down and actually counted our figures the other day. So
well, the last time I counted, I was somewhere around like 150, 160.
Oh, he's with us.
He's with
Yeah,
us.
Doc's with us. Yeah, yeah.
But
that was like,
that
was like 10 figures ago now. This point. So.
Yeah, you're about to be
One of us.
in the
One
200
of
club.
us.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
200 club. Let's
I
go.
gotta start chucking boxes.
Never trust a skinny chef. The hell.
That's actually
people.
That's pretty funny.
Oh my
I've never heard that
god.
before.
That's true. That's true. Like that's the mentality that we have right now with the collecting hobby. Like why do I have to put my time and effort listening to you if you don't even put time and effort to actually collect and put your time and blood into this hobby? The sacrifice. Where is the sacrifice? Right? That's all I've been hearing is that if you don't have the numbers for it, then why are you giving advice on this hobby? Like I have more. I would have for the collector personally. He or she will feel that I have more to say than you do because I have more figures and more time on this.
Yeah,
it's a really it's a tightrope situation. You just gotta balance out. For me, like I said, guys, I've only been collecting since 2019. So, and it's not a race. I'm at 200 right now. So I've been having fun. I've been having fun with it.
I've been collecting since 2014, and I wasn't until maybe a year or so ago that I breached the 100 figure mark.
Congrats, though, man.
Yeah, I was just primarily focused on Star Wars, and I kept it small, and then I got rid of all of my NECA stuff, and I went focused mainly on Hot Toys. Stopped wasting my money on Funko Pops, and focused more on Hot Toys. And next thing you know, I had as much as I had in terms of NECA and Funko Pops, and now it's a big hoarded mess.
Dude, quick thing. Boba Fett brought up a very good point, and I definitely agree with this. People want to hear straight from the victim's mouth. I'm the victim here. Y'all know this. Y'all know. I think that's what they want. They want the sacrifice. They want the blood. That's what they want, man. It's like 40K up in here. Like, give Core the blood, man. Yo, let's go.
I just have random naked 6-scale bodies now, just hanging out,
damn.
Within arm's reach.
But I'm gonna keep collecting, man. I can't stop, won't stop. So
yeah, eventually soon we're gonna get to the point though where you start. Oh, maybe I could sell that one because I need to make room for this one. I just upgraded my displays and I'm damn. Eventually, I'm gonna have to make some decisions.
Let me see. I think that's 5 year
nightmare
Nate.
Fuel.
I think that's 5 year in the future, Nate, to worry about.
It looks like the Clone Wars Darth Maul neck.
Yeah, well, it's not pushed down on the peg. It's one thing I hate about Fison bodies and head sculpts is you usually have to modify the head sculpt or do something to make it fit on the Fison body.
Yeah,
which was all standard. Yeah,
ruined my plans for my Ben Swolo because the neck piece is connected.
Wow,
I'm not cutting that.
Right.
So guys, we're gonna be ending the stream at 5. But any final thoughts you'd like to share before we head out?
Final.
Where's my
thoughts.
shipping notice? I'm ready. It's
Yeah,
paid off, ready to go.
exactly. I'm about to drop my order for mine, and then I'm ready to get it. I'm excited, man. Despite all the little issues here and there, I think it's going to be a great piece.
So I'm waiting to get my second one, right? So I'm waiting till I see that in stock alert, and then see if my 10% off works. If it does, I'm throwing my 10% off and my rewards on it. Hopefully,
that'd be a good discount. Yeah, that would be a really good discount. But they might exclude it.
Yeah, because I've got that ID me discount, and sometimes when it's excluded on some things, it works on that works over those coupons. So I'm very curious to see if that'll work because 15% would be pretty massive for a piece that expensive.
Now, Sideshow's listening though. They're like, we ain't gonna get that.
Dude,
today.
I
You out of your
wasted
damn
my
mind, Nate.
15% off coupon off on Johnny Silverhand. I let the
Oh
card expire.
no!
I let it expire. I was like, do I want it? Because it was still gonna be like $280. So I was still,
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know.
I got to get
But
that
I
one.
want
I'm
it.
gonna
I do kind of
discount it.
want that figure, even though it still looks kind of hideous to me.
Yeah,
What?
just
Johnny Silverhand?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I want it for my, because I have the bike and everything, and I have the V male character, so I want to kind of complete that set.
I think he looks
Ah,
better
crap.
than the
I
prototype.
forgot the
like
bike.
him,
I didn't get the bike.
Dude,
Yeah,
the
that
bike's
whole-
dope, man. That's one of the coolest things I have in my collection, honestly.
Well, what's great about the
Well, you
bike
can
right
see it
now
right
is I
there.
can still pick it up. I can still pick it up though. That's the thing. I can still pick
Yeah.
it up at certain
You
at
can
certain
probably even
places.
find it
So,
on a steep discount. Like I think Sideshow had
Yeah.
like 30% off at one point.
yeah. Do you think the Sideshow's going to keep putting out discounts because they dropped the discount?
Yeah,
they dropped
discounts
20%.
today on Death Watch.
Yeah.
25%.
Yeah.
They're gonna keep
Like,
doing
I'm
those
over here like
daily
I want
deals.
another one, but I don't know, man.
Oh, I know, right?
I need
oh
to pay
God, I wanna-
attention to 40th anniversary of Jedi, man. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna
there's
sting.
too much stuff coming out. Just be buying extras that I don't need right now. Like, I want to focus on Clone Wars still, and I don't know. I'm kind of over Mando stuff, honestly.
Yeah, it's hard for me to army build certain character because I'm still army building some elsewhere. You know, that the Death Watch Mando, shoot, that is tempting though to drop another.
It'll look good in a Clone Wars display too, because you can do the whole, War for Mandalore and all that. Like,
yeah, you're right. You're right.
That's one of the reasons why I'm tempted to get it. Was just to kind of because
Oh my God, another 25% off on Grogu.
Yeah, that's a good figure, man, dude. If you don't have the Hot Toys life-size Grogu, highly recommend.
Dude, I might as well like drop a 25% off on this. Damn, look at that. That looks amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, we'll see. We'll see. I'm tempted now, dude. I'm like 25% off right now on Grogu.
You can get like little newborn clothes for it too, and like you can dress it up and stuff. Like I see people doing it all the time with the Sideshow one and with the Hot Toys.
Yeah, I just got mine in the standard config, just chilling. But I got a frog for him from my little crappy set.
Oh no, that's what I need to get a frog and some macaroons.
I got the
macaroons
on my desk too. Little sippy cup.
And I need to find a body for this guy.
Oh,
wow.
nice. The, Flash.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, he looks just like
cool.
him. I mean, he looks pretty
Yeah,
good
that's
in
good.
person. Yeah.
Is he still available on Sideshow?
No, he's sold out. Yeah.
He's gone.
He's sold out.
He's
Okay.
come back a few times.
Yeah.
So who knows with that one? That one's.
I think you might
Yeah.
still be able to find him pretty easily though in a few places, like if you look deep enough.
That new Flash suit looks really good though, so I'm definitely excited for that. I'm gonna separate that from the actor, of course, but
Mhm.
I might have to do that too because if
That
they're gonna
suit's
go into that
beautiful,
flash line, if they're really gonna go in that flash line with the Batman and the Batmobile, I might have to get the whole set at that point.
oh, Diablo said BBTS.
They
still
could
has-
always do the Flash figure without the head sculpt too, like they did with Justice League.
just make him faceless.
Yeah.
So you could always, make it whoever you want it to be.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Big D, I got you, Big D. Yeah, okay.
Why is he Big
Okay. Because he drops all the awards. That's why he flexed on us on all
Yeah,
the
I was
awards.
up in the Big Apple for a week too. So
Just based on what you just said, you're now Big D. It's according to Nate.
Wow, guys. But yeah, guys. For me, the DeLorean is an absolute do. I get it. There's some gripes here and there about it, but the whole figure still merits your purchase at that point, regardless of the gripes.
DeLorean on the market.
Yeah, I
But-
think people are gonna buy it regardless.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's gonna just buy it regardless. Here's the thing though, like I'm curious to how long it's gonna last because Denobi did say that this could be a small batch because it came out so early and pretty much 90 days before the actual release of the actual year. I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
Like I said, it's hard to say because you could still add 6 to your cart right now. So I'm like, I feel like it might last for a little bit, but
That's me. I'm just
it's
trying to get
definitely
rid of
hard.
myself.
Yeah, it's definitely hard to say though because you never know with everything that's going on.
I would hope sooner rather than later. The Tumblr is still sitting around almost a year later at this point.
Yeah, and those
I don't
blurbs will
think
be
it
there
hit
till the end of
stock
time.
until June. So
And the Bat Pod, they had that crazy discount on the Bat Pod, and that's still in stock.
Mhm.
It was like 30% off.
Yeah, I screwed up
Um,
ordering both of those.
Ape is
Sorry about
asking,
mine.
doesn't Hot Toys Grogu have problems with the mouth? This is why I haven't picked them up.
If you pose it, yeah, but if you just kind of keep it, or even if you like slightly open it, you'll be fine. It's just don't keep it extremely open all the way because it will rip on some people. But
Okay. I feel that I feel like that's where I'm gonna go with my Grogu. Just keep the mouth open, and then that's it. Because that one of the situations where you just keep it closed and it's just ripping under the neck.
yeah,
But let me see. What's up, gentlemen? Hey, Thule, we're ending the stream in a few minutes. So, guys,
I missed half of it too because I was damn end of the day
Tough Thule.
meeting. So are you serious?
but yeah, guys, I think this is a glorious piece. If you're able to swing 2, congratulations, because that second one might help you in the future for a resale on a maybe another figure or another trade bait. There you go. For me, I'm getting 2 because I'm lazy, so I'm not gonna go and transform it from land to air every damn time. I want 1 by land and 1 by air. I want 1 hover conversion. Just set up that way, and then 1 for land mode, and that's it. Nate, I'm so glad I'm not the victim for DeLorean. It looks awesome though. Yo, I'm the victim here. So we're all the victims here because we're gonna be trying to pick this up as soon as possible. It's ridiculous. It is freaking ridiculous. I'm getting 2 of these, so it's gonna be one hell of a day for my wallet. It should be a lot of fun.
yeah.
But all right, guys, 5 o'clock. Thank you all for watching. Remember, we're just simple collectors trying to make our way in this freaking galaxy, and may the weapons with you always. Yeah. Buy all kinds of DeLoreans. Buy
Buy the
10 of them.
Ecto one.
Yep.
Buy everything.
Buy the. Oh my god. Buy everything.
Just buy
You
it
know
all.
what? I'll drop the Andor everything. That's pretty much how I'm feeling right now. Right now, it's pretty much everything is gone, bro. Everything. The sacrifice. What have I sacrificed? Everything.
My anger, my ego, my unwillingness to yield, my eagerness to fight, they set me on a path from which there's no escape. I yearn to be a savior against injustice without contemplating the cost, and by the time I looked down, there was no longer any ground beneath my feet. What is my sacrifice? I'm condemned to use the tools of my enemy to defeat them. I burn my decency for someone else's future. I burn my life to make a sunrise that I know I'll never see. Now, the ego that started this fight will never have a mirror or an audience or the light of gratitude. So what do I sacrifice? Everything!